Summer break is supposed to be magical family time, but for parents of screen-addicted kids, it feels like 3 months of constant battles. I'm bored becomes the soundtrack of your day, tantrums escalate because structured screen time disappears, and you find yourself giving in just to survive another hour. Most parents think a screen-free summer is impossible when their child melts down after 10 minutes without their iPad. But I've helped thousands of families transform summer from survival mode into the best time of their year. At the end of this video, I'll share the exact 4-step system that makes this possible. The reason summer feels overwhelming is you're dealing with a perfect storm. During school, your child's day has structure with screens fitting into predictable slots. Summer eliminates that structure, leaving vast, open hours that your child's brain expects to fill with stimulation. When that stimulation has primarily come from screens, every unstructured moment becomes a battle. Your child isn't being difficult. Their brain has been trained to expect constant entertainment. Summer's slower pace triggers what feels like withdrawal symptoms. They genuinely don't know how to fill time that isn't pre-programmed, which is why "I'm bored" complaints start within minutes of waking up. The traditional cold turkey approach fails because you're removing your child's primary coping mechanism without replacing it with anything equally engaging. Here's the actionable insight that changes everything. Instead of eliminating screens, systematically transfer your child's engagement from digital to physical experiences through engagement bridging. Start by observing what your child loves about their favorite screen activities. Building and creating, racing and competition, stories and characters. Once you identify core interests, create real-world activities satisfying the same psychological needs. A child obsessed with building games might become fascinated with fort construction. One who loves racing games might discover bike obstacle courses. The 4-step system begins with step 1, structured replacement during the first week. Create a detailed daily schedule as structured as school, but filled with engaging alternatives. Every former screen slot gets replaced with a specific, appealing activity, preventing the empty time that triggers boredom complaints. Step 2 is collaborative planning in weeks 2 and 3. Your child helps choose activities for different time slots. Give them options like art time or building time after lunch. This creates control and investment in non-screen activities. Step 3 is independent discovery in weeks 4 through 6. Your child begins choosing activities without prompting and playing independently for longer periods. Their natural creativity and curiosity reassert themselves as they suggest activity modifications or create entirely new games. Step 4 is integration in the final weeks. Your child can handle occasional screen time without it derailing engagement with other activities. Screens become one option among many rather than the only satisfying choice. Success requires front-loading preparation before summer starts. Create activity stations throughout your house and yard. A permanent art corner, building zone with blocks and cardboard, outdoor adventure base with balls and exploration tools. Stock up on boredom breakers like puzzle boxes, craft kits, and nature scavenger hunts that deploy instantly when complaints start. The biggest mistake is thinking you need to constantly entertain your child. Your job is creating an environment rich with possibilities, then stepping back to let curiosity emerge. The best learning happens when children are initially bored, but discover something fascinating to explore. Expect resistance during the first 2 weeks as your child's brain rewires to find satisfaction from different sources. Tantrums are normal and temporary. Stay consistent while showing enthusiasm for non-screen activities. Your energy about nature walks or art projects is contagious. Create rituals replacing screen-based routines. Morning might start with special breakfast preparation together instead of cartoons. Bedtime could involve storytelling instead of videos. These rituals make new routines feel special rather than restrictive. By midsummer, most families report children stop asking for screens during activity times. By late summer, children often choose creative play over offered screen time. This isn't just behavioral change. It's neurological transformation as your child's brain relearns how to generate its own entertainment. The most rewarding part is watching your child's confidence and creativity bloom. Children who spent months passively consuming content become active creators and explorers, developing resilience and imagination that serves them long after summer ends. Comment below and let me know what you are currently struggling with relating to your kids' obsession with screens. Click the link or check my bio to discover an ebook that can give you all the skills that you need to stop your child's screen addiction.